On a beautiful Friday afternoon, I say hi to all of you guys. Welcome back to our channel, known as Just for Files. Thank you so much for those that are still carrying on with us. Let's continue this beautiful journey of learning from one another. Please comment and let us know album of interest that we should know, guys. Music is so broad out there, so we all learn from each other. Today it's a laid back Friday afternoon, very chilled out in my house. I just took my kids somewhere to play so that I can chill a bit and have a time, some moment on my own just to chill and listen to music. Today I just feel spiritual and I pulled a few spiritual albums that I just want us to go through and let me know of other spiritual albums that of interest that I should go for and check out. I hope you will enjoy today's episode. Thank you so much for those who are still watching and carrying on with us. Without wasting any time, the first one that I pulled out today is from this giant, Bill Gold. I must work on my light, guys. I must really work on my lighting. But I'll be there. I'll be there. Bill Gold, uh, beautiful album, a beautiful album when Destiny Calls. This album was recorded in 1974, and little is known about this giant Bill Gold. When I did my research a few months ago, when I was playing this album, I couldn't find much about him. The sources is just he was born in 1940, but nobody knows if he's still alive or he passed on. I don't have any info about this man. I don't know whether he's still alive, whether he passed on. What we know is that he was born in the 40s and he was a teacher, a mentor, played in some meditative tunes. The two albums that I know is this one, and the other one I just heard about it, but I've never actually saw it. It's called Let's Get Together, but I've never saw that album. Whoever has it there, please share with us on the comments. Let's see that album. And this album also, I'm happy that it is reissued for those that are looking for copies. It's there on the Discogs, so you can get yourself a copy for yourself. A beautiful, beautiful, chilled out, meditative album. Some spiritual jazz and some vocals, beautiful vocals that are coming out of this album. So here he's playing with the likes of Billy Gold. He's on piano and Bill Sexton on tenor sax and Billy Skinner, it's trumpet. All the Billies, the three Billies are there. And then you get Ellen Deleston on vocal. I don't know her. I must check her out. And another one is Jolie Wilson on vocal. That this one I know this name, but I've never actually played his music. And then they've got also James Fish Benjamin on bass, also unfamiliar to me, this guy. I must check him out. And they have the great Michael Carvin on drums. Michael Carvin, I first noticed him on Jake McLean's album. There's a duet that I have somewhere there on this side. Yeah, I think it's this side. With Jake McLean, there's a duet with Michael Carvin, Jake McLean and Michael Carvin. So regarding this album, there's a track that I liked the most. It's a beautiful album all round, I must say. But there's a track called "Mode for Train." Oh, guys, that track is beautiful. Very, very, very spiritual. so some emotional vocals, emotional music there. You can feel the energies of the artists. They were on ball on this track. Just gonna show you, and it's claimed that it was recorded on Steeplechase, but my album is from Inner City Records. Let me show you Inner City Records. Maybe I must pull it out, but let me show you the back cover also. Beautiful, beautiful back cover here of the whole group here playing. There is a lineup there. I hope you can see the lineup clearly. Beautiful, beautiful pictures at the back. I'm telling you, this album is way up there when it comes to spiritual music. You won't go wrong. So as I'm saying, the album, this one is from Inner City Records. So I'm not sure. Other one that I see on the net is what you call it, Steeplechase, a label. So grab yourself this coffee, guys. You won't regret. It's a beautiful album that will chill you down, and you will feel very fulfilled after listening to it. So I encourage you to get yourself a copy and enjoy this music. And the second, I'm gonna show you. He also played with. I have another album where he was a sideman on Jackie McLean's album. This album, some of you might have it, will have it. New York Calling, beautiful album also. A beautiful, beautiful album. There's Bill Gold. There's the chap, the pianist. So I will encourage you to get this album if you want to follow Billy Gold's discography wherever he played. There is a lineup. But today it's not about this album. We'll talk about this album some other time. And the second spiritual albums, as I've mentioned, that today I feel spiritual, is an album from another. So today is just educators and composers. So um, educators, composers, beautiful musicians. I just put out the giants, that were educators at one stage. The second one here is this giant also. Some of you might know him, Sam Sanders. Sam Sanders and his Vision Group, the album called The Gift of Love. Oh, beautiful spiritual album. Also, this one, you can see the back here. Trying to hold it nicely against the light. I hope you can see nicely there. Beautiful, beautiful album, I must say, also. And little that I know about Sam, also, he didn't record much, also. The few albums that I know, it's only Mira Mira that I know of from his side. I've never seen it also. So whoever is listening, wherever you are, please show us that Mira Mira album. I've never actually laid my eyes on it, just that I know of it. And hopefully these albums, they do find their way to me. I don't go after them. They find their way to come to me. So I'm waiting. So okay, about this album, it was recorded in 1983, and he's accompanied by Ed Pickens on bass, and Michael Zapolsky on piano, and Ken Cox also his own piano, and they have John Nuts on drums. Here's the lineup. I'm sure you can see. Just take it easy. There's the lineup there. Beautiful spiritual album, this one. Beautiful. There's a track here called Fantasy, but the whole album is nice. Fantasy, it takes me aback. It takes me. It is an emotional track. I like it very much, and there's inside you get slightly anxious. Beautiful track also. I like it. Very spiritual album, I must say. His tone is like a gospelish tone, very warm, emotional phrasing on his horn. The likes of Pharoah Sanders, if you think about them, is that type of a legend. He's playing that type of music. So I encourage it, uh, guys, to add it on your collection. Beautiful album. I've had it for a couple of years. It's years back since I had this one, and actually it was a gift. It's a gift of love. It was a gift from one of my mentors. Unfortunately, he passed on. May his soul rest in peace. He's one mentor I won't forget in my life. He taught me so much about music, especially also in South African music. He was something else. So yeah, this is another album that I will encourage for you to get. He's from Detroit, and he founded also the center called Detroit Metro Arts Complex. He was teaching music there. And Sam Sanders also was regarded as a community leader. So he was very involved in arts, involved in music, and involved in community based issues also. So he's remembered by those deeds. He passed on in 1999, according to the sources. So he was a Michigan guy, a Michigan giant in Detroit. And one last album for today also is a mentor, a beautiful pianist from Britain. Uh, this one also little is known about his music. I was so lucky to have his music, his album. I know only two of his albums. Uh, just hold on. As I was saying, little is known of his music, and uh, this giant, like I said, I know only two albums from his side. This is one of them. Uh, some of you guys will be familiar with him, but most of the guys that I've been chilling with, my friends, they don't know this giant. Also, I accidentally, knew him also by one of my mentor. Also, he's still alive, very old man. He taught me about this guy. He used to have another album. I knew him with another album called Cold Mountain. These are the only two albums I know from Michael Garrick. But I know he recorded about 5 or 6 of them. So I'm still chasing those albums even now. Like I said, these albums they normally find their way to me. So I'm waiting, and I know they will find their way to me. I'm not going after them. This beautiful album is called Tropo, and it was recorded in 1973. I guys, this album is beautiful. I must say, from Britain. These are British giants. So the little that I know, he passed on in 2011, and he was a piano teacher also. He fused his music with poetic British sounds, very spiritual also. He liked the choral voices, so his albums they've got the choral voices. And he also founded what you call it, a school also, a Royal Academy of Music. He taught their music also to students. So, like I say, today it's about composers and teachers. So, I'm lucky to be having these kind of teachers and composers. So, this album is one of those that I would really recommend, guys. He's got Norma Winstone, one of my favorite vocalists. It's Norma Winstone on vocal, Michael Garrick is on piano, Fender piano, and Hopner piano. And Henry Lowther is on trumpet, one of my favorites also. But I have him on as a sideman. I don't have his albums. And you get Art Semen. I don't know him. He's playing flute, soprano, and tenor. And then you got Don Rendell. Don Rondell, I'm familiar with him. He plays flute, soprano, and tenor. And then you have yourself Dave Green. He's on bass, I don't know him, I must say. And then you get this giant Coleridge Good. I know him, beautiful bassist. This one, I think I have him as a sideman also on some few CDs or maybe an album or so. And you get yourself also Trevor Tompkins on drums. I'm not familiar with him. So this is a beautiful, emotional album, spiritual also, with some freedom sounds, some free jazz a bit. They are improvising and harmonious kind of album, but with a bit of improvisation on it. So I would really recommend this album for yourself. From this album, the label called Argo is another label that we don't really interrogate, and we need to check it out. Very, they are very rare. I wish they can be reissued. It's so sad to know of albums that are very rare, and then we just want to listen to music. On my side, I don't care whether an album is an original OG, or I'm not fussed with these original albums and reissues. As long as it's an album, um, I'm after music. I'm not after what you call it, whatever that is there in terms of is it on cassette or CD or album. For me, it's the same. I'm after the music and nothing else. So the format for me doesn't really matter. I wish most of the albums can be reissued so that we can listen to these albums and enjoy these musics. And by enjoying this music, we are supporting artists also. It's so good to buy this music. We are supporting artists, guys. Let's do it. Let's not stop doing it, and let's share this music. Let's learn from one another. Please comment, guys. Please comment. I need to know from you guys wherever you are. Please let me know where you are watching, and albums of your interest that we need to know about. I like learning from people, guys. I'm one person who's curious when it comes to music, and hoping that we will get together again in the next one. Enjoy your day, enjoy your Friday. I'm still gonna play a bit before my little ones come back and making noise. Enjoy, guys. Have a nice one. Cheers. Cheers.